Hey y'all, I'm Kale.
And I'm Marty. And between the two of us, we have over 20 years of experience with photographic processes, including wet and dry. And by that I mean digital and traditional. So get your hands dirty in the dark room.
We are
Dysfunctional Critiques.
And as you can see, this week we're drinking Foties, quarts, whatever you want to call them. Carta, Blanca, cheapest shit we could find, cheapest beer we could find.
And we're also doing this episode in the middle of the afternoon, so
Yeah,
I
we're
hope
changing it
everyone,
up. We're changing it up.
I hope you appreciate the daylight.
We're day drinking.
We do.
We are day drinking.
We are day drinking.
Ain't nothing wrong with day drinking.
No.
All right, we are going to critique a fresh crop of photos this week. We're excited. Remember last time we threw in a photo of our own to make it kind of fun and interesting, try to point out each other's photos, and I just want to point out that I was able to identify Marty's photo and he failed miserably at identifying mine.
That did happen.
But
it did happen.
We decided to do a different theme. So our next 3 episodes, we're going to do people, places, and things. Today we're going to concentrate on people. All the pictures today are going to be of people. Might not be portraits.
May not be a portrait, but
It might be a picture of Marty's ass. You don't know.
It's people.
But it's people, places, and then things. That's our next 3.
So we're looking into our peoples.
So we're going to pull up a
I'm
fresh crop
excited.
here. By the way, I know we mentioned this in the last episode, but you know, we live in different cities. We only get together every now and again, about once a quarter or so. We get together, we drink heavily, and this is what happens.
This is what we do.
This is what happens.
This
So
is what we do.
we're glad to be here, and we are glad to critique a big batch of photos for you guys. So let's get right into it. All right, first photo. You ready,
you're
brother?
getting ahead. You're getting ahead for a second. Hold on, folks. We have to remember that we're always drinking heavily, and today is the Carta Blanc. But we do not want to leave out kind of a sour purchase.
We do want to leave it out.
A sour purchase. It's a. I'm gonna just let you know. Don't want to advertise a brand that, you know.
Yeah, we bought a bottle of whiskey we'd never tried.
Mesquite smoked whiskey tastes like Band-Aids.
Fucking Band-Aids.
Fucking just so you know, we're here to
Yeah. We're not gonna do much of that, but
we're here to educate and encourage, and we're also here to lead by example. So
I would imagine
sometimes
if
you buy some fucked up shit.
I would imagine if you burnt yourself and then you rubbed ashes on your burnt to take care of it, and then you put a Band-Aid on top of it, and then you peel that Band-Aid
2 days,
off,
and then you wait 2 days,
and then you peel that Band-Aid off
and then
and
you
licked
lick
it.
that Band-Aid.
I imagine it would taste
2
exactly
days
like
later,
that whiskey.
That's how that shit
That
is.
shit is fucking
okay.
disgusting.
But you
Ashy Band-Aid bullshit.
But you will see me drink it from the bottle at some point throughout here because that's how I fucking operate.
Okay, let's get into
Let's go.
pictures. All right, so we're starting out. Okay, family portrait.
Oh, yeah, look at that happy family.
Okay.
I actually kind of,
It's not bad. I think it'd be a better vertical, looking at the comp.
You know, here's the thing, though, is I do believe that the horizontal was chosen to
get the pumpkins in.
Focused pumpkins.
Yeah.
Where
I'm
what's your
more worried about the
fucking-
family. I mean, if you did vertical,
you had one job. You had one job. Take picture of the family. And you orientated it so that you would get...
Orientated is not a word.
So you...
Oriented?
You purposely framed it. Fucking here we go. So you intentionally framed this image to spotlight pumpkins that are out of focus when you should have really just worried about the family. And guess what?
And
if you would have shot that as a square...
Square would have worked. Okay.
Oh. This,
now...
What do you got? You go
So
first.
it's
You go
artsy.
first.
It's artsy.
You go first.
But I'm not 100% sure what's going on. I'm not sure if this is a person holding up the mirror and it's like a self-portrait, or if it's like taken in a mirror, so it's the portrait of the person. Or I said that backwards, but you know what I mean. I'm not sure if the head belongs on the body or if it's a separate body from the head.
Oh, it's a separate body from the head.
You think so?
Absolutely, because there's 2 hands involved, and that's the back of the shirt, which means someone is holding this mirror. And then
Yeah,
there's
because
a front. So there's
well,
3 people
maybe.
in the room. There's 3 people in the room.
Maybe.
There's the dude. There's the mirror holding dude. and then there's the photographer. So there's three.
Is that a dude? I think it looks like a lady.
No, it's a
Is that a
dude.
dude? It might be a dude.
It's a dude with fancy hair. But this right here is one of those images that people like to do on the sneak. Weddings, you know, you're getting ready, or it's prom night or something, because it's obviously a dress shirt, and you can see his cloth buttons. And who knows? It may not even be a wedding, but it's there's people in a room with a mirror getting prepared for something. I hate to tell you, I kind of like it.
So, you know, that kind of bothers me about it. It's not a bad photo. It's got an artistic quality to it. Yeah.
I'll
take it or leave it. I can take it or leave it.
Yeah, you can take it or leave it. Take it or leave it.
Okay, we're on. We're moving. Okay, looks to be a bluegrass band.
Bluegrass, why? Because grass is blue? There ain't no grass blue. That's Nebraska.
Grass looks brown to me.
Oh, well, see,
but no, I was thinking,
know about music and I don't. So bluegrass, you mean?
I'm thinking like it's a mandolin, a stand-up bass, and a guitar is probably bluegrass.
Time of day sucks.
It might be a folk band, who knows? But yeah, the time of day is not the greatest.
Unless all three of them were wearing sunglasses. Then
I was about to go there. I was like, why is only one of them wearing sunglasses?
Mm-hmm.
If they were all three wearing sunglasses, it would have a little different mood. It's not bad as band photos go. It's not bad. It's not in front of a brick wall, which is what we usually see.
It is not in front of a stationary wall.
Band photos are in front of a brick wall.
In front of a brick wall, or sitting in a basement or a dirty garage. Yes, we've seen
yeah,
it.
I mean that's at least they went out in the field. They're all dressed the same, you know, so they're clearly supposed to be a band or some sort of unit. They seem to be singing or goofing around in some way. So it's not a bad band photo, but it's not great either. It's like
with mediocrity, so
yeah.
Okay, moving on. Oh yeah, rock and roll. You're tough.
So
right hand drive, or you forgot to.
Yeah, it looks like it's either British or they flipped the neg.
Nice.
I'm gonna guess it's British. I like the expression. It looks like they purposely did like a desaturation filter or something on here, and tried to make it. Yeah, made it, and the flatness is kind of bugging me. Now maybe
it's not bugging you. It's tearing you apart because it's flat.
Yeah, it's really flat.
There's no range in the skin tones. It basically looks like a good photograph slapped.
We got the dog trying to get in the picture. Get back, sweetheart.
Get back, girl. It looks like somebody took butt water and wiped it all over the print and then took a picture of a print. So it's like a third generation butt water saturation.
But I love her expression and the horns. And then he's throwing them up, and you can see his wedding ring, which is kind of tight. I mean, you can see hers too, but hers is like...
Hers should have been in focus. That's a fucking total fail. It should have been right here was your depth of field. Boom. Right. Dude, from her eyes to her fingers, or what, 12 inches? If that, giving that...
Yeah.
If you can pull into the depth of field of 12 inches, and you know how to do hyperfocal distance, and or just understand your aperture...
Yeah, it's a little...
That makes it cool, and that's where you get it.
What I'm wondering here,
I fucking, dude, I wish I had a photograph with my wife like this, but shot right.
But exposed better.
Well,
Phil Flash.
Yeah.
Phil Flash. Phil Flash would have changed the world. Phil Flash can change the world.
Phil Flash.
It can make... Never mind.
Phil Flash can save your life. Not change the world, but it can save your life. That is
I'm going to guess what happened
correct.
here is it was really flat because the shadows were deep, the highlights were hot. And so he did this kind of flattening to pull that out. Or I'm sorry, I said that wrong. It was really contrasty, so he flattened it to pull out those shadows, and inevitably then those highlights just went to crap. But I don't know.
Here's my biggest complaint in the photography world, and this has nothing to do. It has this image. I'm telling you now. Here's my complaint: is please.
He's got one complaint. All right.
Please be conscious of what you're doing at the fucking starting line. That way, when you shit your pants going through the finish, you understand it's because you didn't eat breakfast. Do your research, plan your shit, make sure so that when the end comes, you don't have to save it in Photoshop. You don't have to tweak it in Lightroom that far. Don't try to put a...
Okay, we're gonna go.
Don't try to put a dirty Band-Aid on your fucking photo.
Do not put that on anything.
Because you didn't decide to do the work ahead. Look at what you're fucking doing.
We're rolling.
Yeah, let's go. Moving on. Oh, yeah,
engagement setting.
Porta potty out of here.
like, okay, clearly, I'm just going to break this down real quick. Clearly, they went to a park. They had a porta potty. He had to pee. Maybe she had to pee. Maybe the photographer had to pee, but somebody had to pee. So they went to the porta potty, and they thought, this would be really funny. We'll have him taking up the bathroom when she's got to pee, which, I mean, if we're going by the stereotype, it should be the other way around, right? But that's fine. They flipped the stereotype. That's fine. But it's just not.
It's so bad.
Remember the Breaking Bad photo we had a couple episodes back?
Oh, yeah.
And you were like, if they're rolling up to a costume party, first place. If this is their engagement photo, last place.
Exactly.
This is last place. This is not what you do for an engagement photo.
So I can't even tell you. For one, dude, it's just there's
you
nothing.
Roll,
there's
you?
Nothing good about it.
You want to roll? We're rolling.
We're going. Move before I.
Oh,
hi.
That's a nice portrait.
Flat.
It's really. I was just gonna say it needs some contrast. Some fill flash would. We don't see that light in the eyes like we'd like to see, but her expression and the composition,
and even
his color palette.
Yeah, even the color palette. Too bad her shirts or like her sweater's wrinkled. Like, why'd you?
But that's got the makings of a good portrait. You could tweak it a little. You could crop, fill flash, and that would be an amazing portrait. But it's got good bones. That's probably one of the better things we've seen so far.
It is one of the better. Point of focus, everything, please, people, eyes. If your eyes are not sharp, I don't care. Is it?
I think it is the eyes. I just think that
no,
this image might. Oh no, it's like it's right behind her.
Right behind her, dude. It missed her, dude. It missed.
But I mean, it's got bones. Like somebody's got an eye. It's got bones. It's a guy learning. He'll get it.
This though, but it does actually. This thing is, do you see the movement in it? Because I do.
Yeah, no, it's well framed.
It's got fucking composition. It's got composition. Everything else fucked up. You have model and you have composition. You're great. So, where this image failed is the reason why we do dysfunctional critiques. Because
we're pulling out
you have to look at everything.
And a little crop
part of
because
it.
that little. Like, here's the thing. That little section where her jeans or her shorts or whatever, her bottom half.
I would have pulled the thing down
or just crop
whacked
it.
the fuck off. Yep.
I mean, you just keep the green in there because that little circle or that little triangle of blue just really bothers me.
Oh, look, dude, her fingernail polish matches her freaking sweater.
Yeah,
there was some thought process in this.
Like I'm saying.
I missed that.
You missed that because you are blind.
No, I'm not blind. It does draw you into where you look right at her face. So it's composed.
It's a well idea. The execution's a little off, but it's a great idea. Great bones.
It is. It is. That one I can't hate.
I'd like to see the B roll on that because it might be better than the A roll that he chose. So okay, portrait at Dust. Group portrait at Dust. Looks like it might be a wedding.
Oh no, it's a fucking wedding.
Quinceañera maybe. No, she looks older than 15.
Dude, it's Hawaii.
I actually would guess that was what I originally thought, but then I was like, I don't want to.
Why would you think of quinceañera?
I'm gonna guess it's a wedding. That was my original.
What's it called? What's that word?
Quinceañera.
Yeah, whatever you said.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, what I'm saying is, group portrait. Let's take a look here.
You know what though? That is on the beach.
Lighting is good.
Hawaii, sunset. You brought out the big guns. Fill flash. There is fill flash.
We got good expressions on everybody.
And this is where it really comes down to nitpicking.
Yeah, like I think he did a hair too much fill flash because we got some highlights that are really harsh. We've got the sand is one of them. See that fall off on the sand,
which is reflective because it's very light.
Absolutely,
in color, so
I would like to see him tone the fill flash down a hair. But he did do what he meant to do. He threw a fill flash in there. Background looks like it's decently exposed. We've got the 3 thinner girls on the right and the 3 heavier girls on the left. So I probably would have broken them up. Stuck a scrawny one over here and brought one of the bigger chicks out on the end. So kind of more visual.
And you see that the lady in orange.
That's nitpicking.
Now the lady in orange may be mom. But
She's
why?
squared. She's
Dude,
very
she
squared.
is squared up, straight
Yeah.
sideways.
Tipper. And then scrawny there to the next to the bride on the right side of the bride. Scrawny chick
She's
there is
like a last minute
yeah.
addition, like
threw
but
her
she
in
was
there.
probably the maid of honor.
Oh, that is sick.
I love it, dude. So simple.
Cowboy.
No, not even that. Not even that.
Ranch hand, whatever he
Not
is.
even it is. Dude, field worker.
Yeah, but he's ranch hand, field worker.
Whatever
That's
you
the
are.
same shit.
Whatever you are.
Anyway,
Simple.
but yeah, he's clearly going out and doing some farming here.
Simple.
And,
love it.
that is that tells a story.
That
tells a story.
is
The
day.
sky is blown as heck.
Yeah,
but
the sky is
that's also.
blown.
But look at how good that exposure is, considering that sky, and he's got them hot. I like it. I mean, I like how he.
Dude, I like it because you see that highlight coming through there.
Yeah,
See that?
In that
That's
situation, you could not have exposed that neg better, or that image better.
You control it with fill flash. Maybe portraits and fill flash is an entire episode
Maybe that's its own
all
episode.
by itself.
All right.
No, it's not. Think about it. Look at it. So see, you're here blown, right, dude? Hyper flash, boom, your goes dark, increased details, even though there's details here. Dude, I'm not chewing this one apart. I really like it. Don't get me fucking
good, yeah.
wrong. But what I'm saying is that when you're stuck in a situation like this and you want to save that sky, get down to the basics and use your fill flash. It ain't gonna hurt you. You're so close. You're not trying to light that shit over there. You're just throwing a little light around their eyes.
It would be nicer if the sky wasn't so blown, but
Yeah,
but that's a good image. I mean, it's a solid image.
Now, if you took that to black and white, it'd be sick as fuck too.
It would be.
It'd be sick as fuck.
Oh crap! I just went back to the beginning. Hold on, we'll get back to.
Wait, hey, Jude.
Sorry.
Tell the story.
Oh,
whoa.
upside down chick on an IKEA table. What's going on?
Whoa.
So-
yeah, no, that's all kinds of. What's going on there?
That's an odd pose. We haven't seen a really bad pose in a couple episodes.
No.
Right? But that is.
so.
I'm not sure what. Like, how do you get to this? Here, I got an idea. Like, lay on the table. No, lean back. Put your arm on the ground. Yeah, like, put the other one on your head. Like, how do you... I don't know.
The entire purpose of what we do here with this is to look through images, to entertain each other and drink heavily, but to also find rhyme and reason in other people's photographs, because unfortunately,
That ain't right.
there's people out there in the world. How did that happen? How did that? There's... Yeah, it makes no sense. It
I got
doesn't-
nothing.
It makes no sense as far as gravity.
No, I got nothing.
It makes no sense in posing. It makes no sense in lighting. It makes no sense in physical engineering. I
got nothing.
Moving on.
I got nothing, and you watermarked it.
Moving
That's
on.
what I gotta say.
And you watermarked it.
Right.
What do we got next?
Okay, so we got...
Wait a minute.
I think this is a...
Dude, they're
engagement?
looking away from each other.
Yeah, that's...
Wrong.
Yeah, that's way wrong.
Wrong.
Well, hold on. If it's like a divorce photo, it's pro.
Oh, it's super pro, dude.
It's number one. But if this is a wedding or an
Breakup?
engagement... Yeah, if it's a breakup photo,
Dude,
balls on.
And if you're out there in the world paying a photographer to do breakup photos,
Something ain't
my
right.
phone number is 8675309. Ask for Jenny. That's me.
What a bitch. Anyway,
Motherfucker. That's terrible.
yeah, like,
Looking
turn them, and you got something.
or
But this-
just say, look at each other.
Yeah, exactly. Look at each other.
So this had to be an outtake.
No, I like the idea,
It
though.
had to be an outtake.
I like the
that
idea.
we found out there in the world.
Yeah,
Don't
we're
get
going.
me-
We're
like,
going. We're going. We're
The
going.
whole concept of it is good.
Oh,
hi.
bride.
Wow.
That's not good at all.
Silky,
Lens flare,
silky.
fill flash. Well, there is a fill flash, but the fill flash is way too hard for that background.
It's not fill flash. It's spray and pray flash.
Yeah, I don't
No
like the way she's holding the
contrast.
flowers.
You know what this looks like to me? That
wind
what this looks like to me is somebody that had the on-camera flash, a little pop-up joint, but they had their finger stuck in front of it. So your TTL didn't work so great, and you're doing it just super
Yeah, and
budget.
you got The wind is messing with you there.
Actually, the wind could have been your friend if you would have taken 10 seconds and pulled your head out of your ass and take a deep breath of oxygen and thought this one through. But we're going to move through. Plus, it should have been a vertical.
Yeah, it definitely
should have been a vertical.
We're moving.
Okay,
we're done with that. Studio portrait. Okay, so she's pasty.
Okay. Hi,
now,
people.
I will say
everybody loves a ginger with a perm. Everybody loves a ginger with a perm.
Curly hair ginger.
No, curly hair ginger wearing green? Dude, that is so cliche. It's so stupid, I swear.
Okay, but I'll say this.
Fucking...
Look at... What did we say earlier? We said a portrait's all about the eyes. Tack sharp on the eyes. Perfect catch lights, both sides of the pupil. Like,
just her skin is blown because she's a fucking ginger.
Well, she's just pale. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, she's really pasty and.
So Post could have. Now here's the thing: is Post could have brought this into a better tone for skin with a dramatic highlight, and yes, you still have the ginger curls, although revealing the freckles also would have created impact, texture. Let's not be afraid of who we are. Trust me, I'm ugly. I'm gray. It is what it is.
Ugly.
It is what it is.
I mean,
and I embrace it. So I think the bones here. Plus, it should have been a vertical.
If it's gonna be a vertical, you need to loosen it a little.
Right, because why are you chopping her hair off?
And she's like chopped right at the collar.
Right. It's a 3/4 view.
Like, so I get the this is what I get from this photo. I get that this was a skilled photographer who was trying something new and not his best work. But like he's got the focus right, he's got the lighting right. On this particular model, you probably want to try something a little different. But it's not bad.
It's cookie cutter.
Anyway, let's go.
But I don't hate it.
Oh, person in a landscape. This is a different way to do
here
people.
We go.
Okay.
This is all right. People, places, and things.
So
this is a people, this is a place, and this is a thing, which I like.
It is all three.
It's our theme.
Yeah.
It does fall all three in case anyone's confused.
Our theme's actually people, if you didn't pay attention.
Well, this one,
not
we're
places
doing,
and things.
We're doing a series.
Yeah, we are.
On nouns.
I know. But what's this one this week?
People.
All right.
Okay, and there's a people in there.
There is a people.
But really, it looks like a person.
So
okay, and then there's because people is more than one person, so this looks like more of a person, and it's also a place, and there's also a thing called the dock, which is terribly running right through the middle of the frame, and I'm not 100% happy with just the flickle flackle of it.
The flickle flackle?
Right, and the horizon line...
The flickle flackle is off.
And the flickle flackle, and then the horizon line is dead center, almost cutting the head off. Like, fucking get low, look up. It's either a gimme all the sky or gimme no sky. Kale,
so
fucking hit it, because this one right here is troubling me.
Okay, so I don't hate it. Now, I will say this. If you're going to do this kind of a shot, this person in a landscape, stand at the end of a dock kind of a thing, which I'm not, I like it. First of all, I think this one would make a better vertical because that tree on the left is kind of distracting.
It's the first thing I hated.
So, next thing I would say, if you're going to do that, you got to keep the top of the person's head either below the horizon, or you got to put the bottom of the person's feet above the horizon. Because if the horizon cuts through the person, it's weird.
Like I said, it's either all sky or no sky.
He kept it. No, I think this is fine. But if you were going to go your route where you wanted to go low, you'd want to have her against. Assuming that's a her, not a him. I think that's a her. But you'd want to have her above the mountain line so that she was completely behind sky.
Okay, and how are you going to do that?
You're going to drop your angle.
And then what else are you going to do?
Is this a trick question? I don't know. You're gonna have.
It's a trick if you don't know it.
I'm not sure what you're asking. Get in there.
Fill your frame with the person.
Vertical.
You can vertical.
All right.
Flipping.
Let's move it on.
And you can really tell a story. This one does not tell me a story.
Chick stand on the dock. Let's go on.
Looking sad.
Ooh, okay, another wedding photo.
Here we go. Backlit. Backlit. I like backlit. excuse me, I like
She's having the
black
Carta Blanca.
Carta Blanca.
See, by the way, I'm like lapping you here. You need to catch up.
Who's? Oh, yeah. Well, okay, you want to catch up?
No, do
You
not
wanna
get out
catch up?
the
You want some
Band-Aids.
Band-Aid? I got the Band-Aid. It'll fix all your problems. All you gotta do is pour it on your wound.
It fixes a new problem. It creates a new problem. Put that away. Put that away.
It's an anti-Band-Aid?
Put that
You
away.
want the Band-Aid.
All right,
Here,
back
just
to...
smell the cork. Just smell the cork.
It smells like Band-Aids.
Smells like Band-Aids.
All right.
That's our shit. All right,
That
cool.
stuff is not right. Do not want to drink that. Anyway, I fucking hate this. I'm just gonna throw it out
I
there.
terribly hate it too. I'm gonna tear it apart.
She's looking like down
Like,
towards the ground, and
she
he's
doesn't-
looking past her nose. I don't...
He doesn't care. She doesn't.
God, I hate it. Let's go. Let's go.
Move.
Oh. Okay, people in a tunnel.
I fucking hate this one, dude.
I don't know. Like, look at that texture. That texture is rocking. Now, what I don't like about it...
just is so...
Wait, hold on. What I don't like about it is they don't look like a couple. I'm assuming this is supposed to be engagement or something. They don't look like a couple. If they're supposed to be a couple, they don't look like it because they're too far apart. Granted, they're looking at each other, but they're too far apart. So put them together, make them reach out their hands, something. So, you know, we show connection and closeness. And I think that would take on... I do like the texture, like the way it's coming across those bricks and the shadows. Like, that's beautiful. But it doesn't... They don't look like a couple to me.
Here's my thing.
Okay, let's hear it.
Our subject matter right now is people. If you took the people out of this and took 5 steps back and took the same photograph, this shit would look sick. Because it draws your eyes in.
Right, it leads
It's
to a
got
focal
all
point.
the
Yeah.
freaking focal point, kind of move over and get
Okay,
rid
so
of
there's
the
another
growth.
thing.
Take
What-
the people out of this image, and it may have been
Well,
a
hold up,
fantastic
hold up.
image. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing with my people in this image. They are disconnected.
Yes, they don't look together.
This is not
What if-
telling me a fucking story.
Hold up, let's check this out. What if, like you said, the photo itself is rocking? So what if the scene itself is rocking? So what if we just had them step together, step out of the flipping tunnel, step out into the light, and look towards each other or do a kiss or something?
Oh, and make a silhouette.
No, they wouldn't be a silhouette because they'd be in the light. Right now, they're
that
a
was a
silhouette.
joke on you because you love silhouettes.
Anyway,
That's fine.
so anyway, but
don't
move
even
them
know what I'm
back
fucking with
and use the tunnel to pull it into them. That might actually be a really strong technique. So
if they would
I
come
don't know.
together. Right now, they're so far apart.
They're so far apart. They're football
it's
field. They're football field.
It's
We're
disconnected.
going.
It's
We're
not
going.
telling a story.
All right.
That tells a story. It's a horizontal. It should be a vertical. It looks like party time in the college dorm. She's cute. The lighting sucks. What the fuck?
So this is one of those pictures where
what the fuck? is
when I
going
look at
on?
it, I can't decide if this is a happy snap, just a straight up happy snap.
It's a straight happy snap, dude.
that-
it has
that-
to be a
that-
happy
hold up.
snap.
I can't decide if it's a straight up happy snap that happened to catch a solid expression, or if it's like a really thought through art piece. Because it could be either
No,
one.
You're giving it too much credit.
Well, no, it could be. This looks like this could be like a
It's
classic
happy- it's-
French art piece. It could be.
It could be. It
So,
could be. But
but-
I'm gonna grab the controls and.
All right. Okay, we got a little
Ooh,
cowgirl
hey,
here
what
or
up?
something.
Okay,
So-
so.
This
Mm,
okay. Well lit. Is that just dirt on the screen? Yeah, that's dirt
Yeah,
on the
it's
screen.
just dirt on the
Sorry.
screen, so-
So
sorry,
well
my
lit.
Laptop's dirty. What?
Well lit. The pose is not bad. He did not put her feet coming out of her head, which drives me crazy when people do this pose.
Got that off
Yeah.
to the side. Let's.
It's not bad.
It's
a pretty girl.
really not terrible. I would like to see where her left hand.
Yeah, her
is.
left hand is kind of
Because her left
in
hand,
limbo.
her left hand could be there, and
Yeah, it's
you
kind of
know,
limbo.
something with the jewelry.
Maybe grab
and-
her elbow or something, so you're, you know,
something.
that jewelry kind of collides there. I don't know
Uh,
about that. I almost want to put that behind her arm,
right.
so it's not important. But like her expression,
Wardrobe sucks. Wardrobe sucks.
expression's pretty good. Her hair
but
is nice.
I mean, I don't mind the hat. I don't mind the
Yeah,
hat.
it's got something going on.
It's got a little. It's warm.
It is.
I mean, it's warm and it's a good portrait. She doesn't look uncomfortable, you know, and feel like good,
Yeah.
and they freaking look
It's
totally
pretty-
uncomfortable because
It's decent.
as we
decent.
said throughout the entire episode, it's got good bones.
It's got good bones.
It's got good bones.
All right.
Fucking awesome.
Okay.
Fucking love it, dude. If
So we got a
you
family
just
Crop in.
dude, just dad and dude and crop it hella fucking tight. That would be sick. Mom,
I think that's a girl. It's a little girl.
whoever is on dad's
Mom-
head.
That's the girl, and the mom's holding the boy, right? I don't know. It's hard to tell with kids, and it doesn't matter. I'm reading it from top to bottom. We got son.
It's
or, I'm sorry. We got
flat.
daughter, dad, mom, son.
You think so?
That's what I think.
Jimmy,
I could be wrong.
Jimmy cracked the corn
And you don't care.
because the master gun. So
Oh, you knew the reference. Oh, look
fucking
at you.
ain't
Look
right,
at
I did. Don't
Most
fucking-
people don't know that reference.
Fuck
but
yeah, I know what that means. Here's the thing. There are certain segments of this image that are beautiful. This right here is great.
Oh yeah, like right around the dad and the
that right
and the
there
kid.
is sweet. That right here is sweet.
The mom. Yeah, and overall, it
That
really needs to be
kid's got
tighter.
the biggest fucking head.
That kid's got a big ol' melon.
Dude, he's got a fucking watermelon head, which is
But
great.
you know what?
And
I think
he
you
looks
could
like
crop.
it looks like she's holding him okay. They're holding okay.
I think you
like,
could crop this and really change the equation. Honestly, I'm not doing
really,
a good job.
You
of,
really could. No,
but- no. Here you go.
you could
Here you
crop
go.
it, and if you cut
I think
your,
you could really change
if you
that.
cut
with the
your
crop.
exposure a little bit too, like let those skin tones, because you know the kid's head's kinda
Backgrounds,
shiny.
yeah.
The kid's head's kind of shiny. The background's got latitude. So here's latitude: is you could drop at a stop, easily a stop on your skin tone, and your background's not going to suffer for it. You could go a stop and a half for your skin tone, and your background is not going to suffer for it. And you just make a crop adjustment, and this is like the sweetest little
Yeah.
Idaho
This isn't bad.
family
Yeah.
fucking out of nowhere.
I mean,
you know?
this is one of the
It's
better
got,
family
it's got
portraits
better
we've seen.
bones than half the shit.
Yeah,
we've
this
seen.
is one of the better family portraits we've seen. I mean, this
one's-
guy's got an eye. This lady's got an eye.
There's the
Good-looking family. They're
the
all smiling.
The posing was in there.
Yeah.
Everyone's looking in the camera.
It's pretty good.
Everybody's sharp. It's
Yeah.
whoever's on top up there on Dad's head, a girl, guy.
I think it's a girl.
Don't give a
But-
fuck. Great.
Yeah, it's good. It's
Dude,
good.
would you please? So if I ever have children, please, would my child give me a photo like that, please and thank you. You know, show me some love.
Because you're gonna have kids.
You know, that's
All right.
a nightmare.
So
Here we
let's go on. Last image.
This is the last one. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, come here, bring it up.
I haven't laughed out
laughed,
loud
dude.
this episode. So
Dude.
we finished with a banger.
The best?
No pun intended.
So fucking ready
Why'd
to
you
go,
adjust this?
dude. I am so
Hold on.
ready.
I gotta chug this and then
I am so ready to go on this one, dude. There's so many problems.
All right,
and
so-
or great things with this.
let's just process this for a minute. We got appears to be a wedding because of the dress, and he's like stuck in 1982 with his freaking straight up skinny
Super
tie.
skinny long
Um,
tie.
But he's
And she's
like,
got the headband on, which
yeah, they're like
I
don't know what's going on
get
here, but
that fucking thing going
that
on.
that lighting on the background is kind of
And
funky. Where we got the flare and
it's
stuff.
guaranteed her dress is hiked up.
Oh yeah, and she's got a watermelon
No, it's
between
hiked.
her legs.
It's not that she was sitting there and then dropped the watermelon. No, she hiked that
Yeah.
shit the fuck
She didn't want to get no
up.
watermelon juice on her dress. She did not want to juice that shit onto her dress.
These are some
This is-
sexual individuals.
Yeah, you think there's an innuendo here? You think? You think he's
just-
eating her watermelon?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And she is now.
She is holding her watermelon open, and he is diving into it with his
And
mouth.
now, is there
Like,
lens flare?
I don't know if you need any more map to that, but
No, I got that. So now that we've kind of pulled the Band-Aid.
no.
Now that we've pulled the Band-Aid.
God, don't do it.
off of that shit,
We might have to do a Band-Aid after this image.
we're going to have to do a Band-Aid when we're done here.
Jesus.
After we pull off the Band-Aid of all those other things, here's a real serious photographic question.
Okay.
Light leak. Do you see it?
Possibly. It could be a light leak.
No, shh. Not possibly.
It could be a light
Light
leak. It could be. There's filters that'll do that in Photoshop or whatever.
Fuck your grandma up in her butthole. I want to talk about every aspect of photography. This photograph could have been taken in the 80s with a light leak. Not everything we look at has been taken within the last 28 months.
It could
we
be.
don't fucking know. Here's the thing. This could be an outtake. She's
right.
got the most awesome. Their expressions are fucking timeless in this. Like for what it is, for the compensation,
Again, like if this is your Christmas card, first place.
fucking
If this is your photo that's going to be on the table for the guest book, last place. Clink them out. All right, that's it for episode 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you count,
5 full hand, we got 5.
if you count the pilot, we got 6. But anyway, that's it for this one.
Yeah,
Next episode is places. After that is things. So come back, tune in, because we got some good stuff for you.
And we may pull in another episode called verbs.
We may pull in another one called bottles of beer.
Yeah, never know.
You never know.
Well, I'm Marty.
I'm Kale.
And we're
Dysfunctional Critiques!